Hello, hello, hello again. Welcome to Kiaritech IT Talk Show. This evening, hosting with Mrs. Rita Chopking, our student service representative. Good evening, Rita, and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Vandeline. Thank you very much. And I am so excited to be here again. I know we're going to have a lot to chat and talk, and this will be an amazing experience like it was the last time.
Yes, exactly. And it's always a pleasure having you right here to talk to prospective database administrators, telling them all the advantages, the possibilities, and all the opportunities that are out there for them. So I'm really excited to have you on here this evening. And to anyone in the stream, you're welcome to Kiaritech IT Talk Show. We encourage you to share this live stream with your networks, share with your friends. Rita, I'm going to give you some time to share with your networks too. So we should
Oh,
not be
yeah,
left. No.
definitely. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this good news deserves to go as far as is possible. So while we do that and make sure we spread the word, I will just leave you with one video that summarizes what database administration is all about and what Kiaritech does to take you from zero IT skills to a tech guru in just 180 days. So, guys, I'm just gonna share my screen and let you see a video that we prepared some time ago just to let you know the possibilities that are out there for you and just to know what we are capable of doing for you in as little as 180 days. So, guys, here we go. I'll just let you see in 1 second and we will come right back to discuss everything that you want to know about database administration. So here we go, guys. So
We can hear the sound. Didn't
oh,
share with sound.
can you get the sound?
No.
You still can get it. Can you get it now, Rita?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, then there is something wrong. But you can see the image.
Yes, of course. Can see very well.
What's going on with the sound? Let me see what's wrong there. Just remove it from the stream. One second and try to add it again. Ta-da-dum. I hope this works. Mm, make sure. Anyways, okay, let's see. I think that was not working, but let's just take a minute to welcome everyone who's in the stream right now. Just drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching us from, and let us know if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to know about the possibility that Kiaritech IT Academy offers you in database administration and in any other IT specialization that we offer. We offer Azure Cloud Computing, DevOps, we offer cybersecurity and uh, I think that's it, right? Amazon Web Services as well. So, guys, you're all welcome to the stream. This evening, we're going to be talking to you particularly about joining the IT field as a SQL Server database administrator, which Kiaritech Academy makes possible in a little over 180 days, which translates into a period of 6 months alone. So, guys, welcome to the stream. Drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know. Let's give you a particular warm welcome to the show. I mean, this is a light-hearted session in which we network with everyone just to know what everyone out there thinks and just to know if we can motivate someone to be able to take on the journey to become an IT specialist in 180 days, guys. So let us know where you're watching from. Drop a comment, say a word, say hello. and we will welcome you specially to the stream. And most importantly, share the stream with your networks, guys. Share with your friends. Tell someone to tell someone that Caritech IT Academy is here to change your life. We take you from exactly where you are to becoming an IT specialist, making over six figures in just 6 months. So imagine taking the decision today to change from where you are right now to become an expert, making over 100,000 US dollars in just 6 months. I mean, I think you will be thinking this is too good to be true, but we have a lot in stock for you, and we are happy to welcome you here tonight. So, guys, let me know. Let us know where you're watching from. Rita, you are watching from Yaoundé, Cameroon.
Yeah, of course. And it's very chilly over here.
Oh, Chile today. I'm watching from the Rhineland. Oh, well, I'm talking from the Rhineland-Palatinate in Germany, the city of Schwegenheim, just around Mannheim. So, guys, you're all welcome to the stream. It is a pleasure having you. We can see a lot of you on YouTube and on Facebook. Just drop a comment, just say hello, and we'll be happy to give you a special shout out and give you a front seat on this show where there is no expert. We are all on discussion level talking about the possibilities that we offer right here at the Caritech IT Academy. So let's just start with a hello, guys. Where are you watching us from? Where are you right now? Let's just welcome you the way we should, Rita, shouldn't we?
Yes, of course we should. Yesterday with the celebration ceremony we had a lot of histories, like stories for from our trainees who got this course and are out there excelling. It was an exciting moment, like a very exciting moment, and I would love other people to have such experiences and have them share them with others. And so if you're watching us, please don't be shy. We're waiting for you. Just say hi, drop a comment, tell us where you're watching from, and we can move on with this wonderful webinar for today.
Absolutely, Rita. And it was a really enriching session. We had that was 6 database administrators who have joined the IT industry in the last month. It's not even a month, right? In the last
Yeah,
month
it's not
alone.
long.
So if you don't know it, Kiawi Tech IT Academy is that one institution recognized by President Joe Biden himself. Our
Yeah.
CEO got a recognition just last month from the President of the United States of America, congratulating him for his contributions to developing the United States of America and for empowering communities, guys. So that's what Caritech is all about. And we are here to let you know that it is possible for you watching us, yes, you listening right now, to become a database administrator, making over six figures in the next 6 months if you make that decision today. So we have our president for Europe and Africa watching from Speyer, Germany. You're welcome to the show. Thank you so much for dropping a line, guys. Let us know where you're watching from so that we give you a special shout out and a special seat on this session. You're all welcome.
Yeah, definitely. We are here for you. We are here for you, for your neighbors, for your family. So do well to share the screen, the stream with all your network, and we'll be
Exactly.
happy to have them on board, of course.
Yes, yes. Oh, I can see Abdul Razak. Hello, Abdul Razak. You're most welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you here. And I can also see Jane Chuku. She's watching from Hamburg. Hallo, wie geht's in Hamburg heute? Herzlich willkommen. Yeah, you're welcome to the stream, Jane. It's a pleasure to have you. And just to remind you, this is a light-hearted session where we discuss the possibilities of you becoming an IT expert in the next 6 months if you make the decision today. So, guys, feel comfortable, feel at home. It's not a professional session. We are not teaching SQL Server. We are just discussing with you to make you see the possibilities that we offer and let you know how you can take that big first step right this minute. So you're welcome to Tech IT Academy once again. Jane, it's a pleasure having you on the stream. Abdul Razak, you're welcome. Zebedee, thank you all for watching. Guys, don't be shy. Let's discuss, right? It's a discussion. We are all discussing. I mean, it's true. Rita and I are database administrators also. Besides being Rita, you're the student service representative for Tech IT Academy. And I
Yeah.
am the director of communication. But besides that, we are all database administrators. We know how possible it is for you to go from where you are right now to where we are in the next few months. So we are here to encourage you to make that big first step, to take that leap of faith. And we are here to clear all your doubts and to give you all the answers you need. Oh, my own brother says, no, forget me. Valerie, I can forget everyone but you, right? You're very welcome to the show. You're welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. And tell us where you're
And
watching from.
Brandolin, just a gentle reminder, the talk show is for everyone, not just for English
Exactly.
speaking. It's also for French speaking people who would want to take this training, because we have started to give this training to French speaking individuals. So please
Absolutely.
share even to your French community. There is no language barrier here, no language at all. I bet you.
We absolutely, and of course, we are multilingual, right? You'd be surprised. You'd hit us in any language, and we would be right there for you. So wherever you are, whatever language you speak, Kiawi Tech is the place for you, and we are very delighted to welcome you here tonight. So if you've heard any rumors, you have any questions, you're wondering what we're talking about right here, you're not quite sure what we do, you have any doubts at all, here is the forum for you to bring them, and we would clear all of them for you. And first things first, Rita, can you, I mean, from your experience as a database administrator, can you tell me what it takes to become a database administrator?
Basically, what it will take will be that decision to move from where you are to a higher position, right? It's not like, what I want to say is, where you are is not a high position, but I bet you're going to agree with me, once you acquire a new skill, you upgrade. That's definite. You upgrade. So what you need is take the decision now, enroll for this course, and give yourself 6 months to be an expert. Give yourself all the means. Be determined. Be intentional. Be consistent, and in fact, stay on the lane. Trust the process, okay? And
Exactly.
you're going to be a database administrator and excel in that domain with Tech IT at your site.
Absolutely. I'm very happy to welcome Ikat MK watching from Nigeria. Yes, the giant of Africa. You're welcome to the show. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here this evening. Feel free to join the conversation. This is a light-hearted discussion to take you into the world of database administrator and let you know that anybody, just anybody watching me here right now can take that leap of faith and become the next celebrated database administrator in the next 6 months. So Ekot, you're very welcome. And I can see Chuku Brett here watching from Germany. Hello, herzlich willkommen. You're welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you. And one question here, which I would love to address before we progress. Are there any plans to teach also in German? Well, I'm going to say, of course, why not? Tech IT Academy is growing, right? I mean, 5 years ago, if you asked us if we would be teaching in French, we would be like, not too sure. But right now, the market demand has shown us that the French speaking part of the community also needs our services. And now we are going into teaching in French. And eventually in the future, if we find out that the German audience also needs a course, why not? It's a possibility. But for the moment, we teach in English and in French. But of course, you have support in any language possible, because Our community is a huge, we have a giant community of 900 plus working database administrators all over the world. So rest assured, your language is covered and you would have support in whatever language you speak. Swahili, I mean, we have database administrators in Kenya, we have them in Nigeria, Cameroon, we have them in the US, we have them in Dubai, everywhere. So, I mean, all parts of the world are covered and every language is welcome. Thank you so much for that question, Jane. It is really a pleasure having you, and thanks for joining the conversation. We really appreciate you. So I'll take this one. Oh, Sandrine Eta, you're welcome to the show from Cameroon. That's a pleasure. It's a pleasure having people from the motherland. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And another question right here from Valerie. How many percentage theory and how many percent practicals? Very good question. Rita, I'll go with you first.
This is, I would love to call our training an internship. And I'll ask you the question, during internship, are you given theory? Is the theory written? Or are you given practicals and oral training? So we are offering a hands-on the job training here. We don't tell you a database is that this, that we tell you create a database. This is where you click. You click here, you click there, and this is the database. Boom. When you have to create a table, this is this, that, and we teach you, we show you while you do it yourself. So definitely it is more of 80, they say 90% practicals. Yeah.
So I think you have captured the scenario really well. But I'd like to ask you a question, Valerie. Have you ever started any new job, any at all, any new job? When you get to your workplace on the first day, nobody tells you, okay, let's say, for instance, you're hired as a communication specialist in a company. And then on the first day, your director is telling you, communication is the art of convincing people, speaking this, speaking that. Nobody does that, right? On the first day of work, your director tells you, okay, this is our target audience. We are talking to these people, talking to these people. This is the message we are giving them. And this is how I want you to go about it, right? That is what CariTech does. We are a hands-on training center. That is why in a period of just 6 months, we are able to boast of 5 years of working experience. That is because from the first day you enter our class, you consider yourself in an internship, like Rita just said. So every one of those days leading up to the period of 6 months is a working day for you as a database administrator. It is a day of work. So your one day would be a day of practical things you would do as a database administrator. That is why, until proof of the contrary, CariTech IT is topping charts as the leading training academy in database administration in the USA. That's why we have President Joe Biden's award in the first place, right? And we have trainees working in Microsoft. Mind you, our course is Microsoft SQL Server Database Administration. This program was created by Microsoft, but we train and send our trainees to work at Microsoft, and they are excelling. That's why we are getting the recognition in the first place. We train and send them to Microsoft, and they end up being solution providers to Microsoft. Do you want to imagine
The people
that?
who created the training, actually.
Yes. So, Valerie, that question was a very good question, but I want you to think about your training at CariTech as an internship. That was a really good way of putting it, Rita. It is an internship because we are not teaching you the theory of what database administration is. No, we are showing you practically what it is to be a database administrator and what a day in the life of a database administrator looks like from day one. So your first day of class is your first day of work as a DBA. And when you leave after 6 months, you have as much experience as someone who has worked for 5 years. Of course, someone who works for 5 years will not have every single day learning concepts, right? But you are actively learning every one of those days in the whole 6 months period of your training. That is why you leave our training with so much experience. That's why you leave our training with so much on your sleeve, so much empowerment. In fact, so many possibilities for exploits, and you even become a smarter database administrator than those who created the program in the first place. So you're in the right place. Do not be
And
worried. We'll
just
not be giving you tons and tons of literature. Go ahead, Rita.
And just to add to that, the reason why you will be boasting of 5 years plus of experience is because the instructors you have are professionals. And what they are teaching you, they're teaching you based on projects that they go through and they solve at their job sites, you see. So those each and every one of those projects are work projects. So why shouldn't you call yourself a database administrator, an experienced one at that, when you
Yeah.
treat projects that database administrators treat on a daily basis at their job sites? So that's a plus for us.
It's an absolute plus. And I love what our president for Europe and Africa has written here. I think this is in response to Jane's question if we are going to be teaching in German at some point. And I mean, we really appreciate the fact that we always have our army of database administrators and administrators and directors in the background supporting us with the information that we give you out here. So remember, SQL is an English program. Yes, you already know it was created by Microsoft itself, right, in the USA. So it is an English program. So even if you get a job in German, Spanish, Italian, SQL Server would always be in English. And all the SQL terms and everything that we use would be in English. So that's why I also like something that he says very often: SQL is not a linguistic class and it's not a linguistic program. So language should be the least of your problems. As long
Exactly.
as and our CEO says very often, as long as you know how to click, yeah, I have a mouse right here. As long as you know how to click, come, we teach you how to click and make money.
Here is a mouse. If you
Yes,
never seen a
exactly.
mouse.
So long as you know how to click, guys, come, we show you where to click and make money. That's everything that we are about, right? And I have one question here. This is from Ekot. Ekot, thank you so much. She says, is it possible for someone who has always been in the medical sector with zero IT knowledge to transition smoothly into being a database administrator? Well, I would have answered you right away with a testimonial. But for some reason, my sound is not working when I bring a video. Eckhart, for your interest, I'm gonna send you. Just hit me up after this. I'll send you the testimonial of one of our. I mean, she's the matron of Kiawi Tech, right? Who left a 17 years career as a theater nurse. She was a theater nurse for 17 years. I mean, she had attained every rank you can think of in the nursing field. She had worked for the best nursing institutes in Germany, La Charité in Berlin, Stuttgart. Marburg. She had worked in almost every big hospital you can think of. She left 17 years of that to become a database administrator. And mind you, in Germany, she is on the six-figure seat. And this is no joke. Do you know how many? I mean, you would work all of those 17 years and still be somewhere around 50,000, 60, struggle whenever you try. But she left those 17 years at the back, and right now she's happy. I mean, you don't struggle, right?
She's bossing around.
I mean, you just cruise, working from home, right? I can show you. This is my office, huh? This is this is my office on a day-to-day basis. I can show you if you want. All I have is many computers. I have wait, let me just span it this way so you can see. Maybe you can see those. This is my life. This is my life from the comfort of my home, man.
Yeah.
Take care of my kids. Sometimes I take this laptop down with me to the kitchen. I'm frying tomatoes and talking in the meeting. Huh? Like, what this career does for you, it gives you the work-life balance that you will not have anywhere else. I mean, you can be a medical doctor. Someone's laughing at me. Kimby Efrazel. I'm happy I made you laugh, right? Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, it gives you work-life balance. The thing is, okay, you can be a medical doctor and make, let's say, 60, 70,000, right? But before you get there, how many sleepless nights in the hospital, 24-hour shifts, and all of
And
that?
how many years?
Yeah, man, you work 9 to 5, man. 8 a.m., 4 p.m., you're off work. And that working, and we usually say we walk around the fridge, right, Rita?
Yeah, of course.
Comfort of your home, do it at your own pace, do it at your own time, know what to do, when to do, how to do it, and you're good. And then you never, you guys, I don't know how to tell you how beautiful this life is, but you would have to trust the process and go through it. So, to answer your question, Eckhart, is it possible for someone who has been in the medical sector with zero? This is more, in fact, possible is an understatement. Start right now. Start right now. It is, there are so many examples, right, Rita? I think the
Yeah.
leading field that people transition from is medicine.
Exactly, and like I was saying, medicine, you're even a little bit exposed to, you're exposed to computers and working with programs and everything. I mean, let's leave medicine. Like nursing is high level. Let's talk about hairdressers. Let's talk about nail prosthesists. Let's talk about housewives.
Yeah.
You see, so with this, right, you don't have a problem. You do not have a problem. Okay, just take that decision and decide to be a database administrator, enroll into Kiawe Tech. Give us this heavy responsibility. We are more than capable, and we are going to take you from where you are to where you want to be, to where
And
you're going to excel and relax and
Eckhart is
spend some
watching
money.
us. Eckhart is watching us from Nigeria. So she's the one who asked the question, right? So
Mm.
Eckhart, I'd like to invite you to our webinar this Saturday. I think it's going to be 6 p.m. It's going to be 6 p.m. West African time, if I'm not mistaken. But we are going to send you an invitation to that webinar. Our webinar is a forum where new database administrators tell their stories. And unfortunately for you, we had one yesterday. We had one yesterday with 6 new database administrators all telling us the stories of how they left from where you are right now watching me to becoming the ones telling you the stories. So
Exactly.
medicine is one of the leading fields from which people transition to become database administrators, and we have loads of them. I just told you about our matron with 17 plus years of experience as a theater nurse in Germany, who is one of the leading names in database administration in Germany as we speak. The webinar we had 2 weeks ago, there was Nora, who was a nurse, still here in Germany. I mean, we have so many of those stories. So don't you worry, medicine is the leading field from which people transition. And I'd like to tackle the second part of your question, which is with zero IT knowledge. I love that. I mean, if you look at the title of this program right now, you see we are giving you tips and tricks on how to go from zero IT skills to becoming a database administrator or IT specialist in the next 6 months. And we kid you not when we say that. It is zero IT skills. Zero IT skills. I was inviting you to our webinar because I would want you to meet people who sat there just like you, We have people who did not know how to use a mouse when they came into our training. We have people who use their laptops only for emails. We have
Watching
people who,
movies.
yes, yes. I mean, we have people who have, I mean, it is when we say we take you from zero IT skills, you don't need any knowledge of IT. I mean, if you have some knowledge of IT, that's a plus, right? It's a plus. Would be happy to have you, but believe you me, you don't need anything. We don't have any we don't have any pre-screening requirements, right, Rita?
Yeah, of course. We don't.
We
We
don't have
don't.
an age limit. We don't have an entry requirement. We give you everything you need to become a database administrator. All you need is to come with your determination, consistency, and hard work, and we can guarantee you would become the next big thing in IT. Thank you so much to everyone joining the stream. Abdul Razak, Abdul Razak Maiga, Kimbi Efrazdil, Oge Uzo, Henjeng, Rufin Benga, Oge Uzo watching from Germany. You're welcome. Herzlich willkommen. So we are very happy to have you all in the stream. I will go next with Maiga's question. Maiga has a question for us. How work this program? How does this program work? So Rita, would you want to answer that? How does this program work?
Okay. So this program is a very simple one, which has really been structured in a way that will give you the essential skill that you would need to be able to be a database administrator, a specialist in the IT field in just 6 months. Okay. So first things first, you just have to enroll for the program, and then we are going to give you all the steps you need to be able to be ready to get into the program. Once you're on, we work from module to module. And all these modules are, there are 2 to 3 projects on every module. Okay. And these projects, like I said in the beginning, these are work projects that are being executed by database administrators on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so we before that we are going to give you a course outline, and definitely at the end of 6 months, if you see that we have not given you exactly what is on that work load that we gave you in the beginning, hold us responsible. But I bet you in 6 months we are done, and we have a bonus that we give our trainees. We have a 2 months bonus, after which we sharpen you on interview preparation, and we open, in fact, we call that session the open my offer letter, because we helped you build your CV, and we polish the language, the IT language, plus the soft skills. When you go to an interview and you're talking, guys are like, gosh, I want you. Like Edgar Fakarai was testifying yesterday. He got one job and another came, and the guys were like, no, we want you. No, we want you. And the guys are pulling him everywhere. They want him and they want him and they want him. Why not you? Of course, you're going to be on the seat. So that's how simple and well structured the program is.
That was very elaborate, Rita. Thank you so much. And I just want to add something. I just want to give it a bit of structure, right? So here's what we do. Okay, now you're sitting on the other side of the fence, right? So how does this program work? Number one, you're not going to leave your home to take our training.
Mhm.
I want to go to a terre-à-terre basis. Let's go from the basis, from the beginning to the end, right? You are never going to have to leave your home to take our training. Just like I am talking to you right now is the same way your instructors will talk to you. So everything is 100% virtual. That is why it doesn't matter where you find yourself. You're in the USA, you're in the United Arab Emirates, you're in China, you're in Africa, wherever you are, this program is for you. You are in the right place. Okay. Time zone, fine. Differences, yes. Kiawi Tech has taken everything into account, right? You are in the USA, whatever time zone you are, we have 3 separate groups taking into account every possible time zone. So what we do is we give you our schedule. This is our schedule. You look at the 3 class schedules and decide which time zone works better for you. That's how it's possible for people to take our training from Africa, from Europe, from the US, from Asia, and never have any problem. So we go at your pace. Third point, our training we start from scratch. You don't need to know anything about anything that we are talking about. I know when I tell you, okay, this training is how to become a Microsoft SQL Server database administrator, you're like, oh my God, what is that? Structured query language? Yeah, Python, JavaScript, all these big names. No, it is a lot less than you're thinking. So, guys, just relax. Let me tell you something. Every one of you watching me right now is low key a database administrator. I'll tell you why. Excuse me. I'll tell you why. You're probably typing to me from a phone, right? You're communicating with me using your phone. Even if you're not using your phone, you're using a laptop. Just the fact that you have this phone, you are responsible for all the data that is stored in this phone. You're responsible for all the pictures that are stored in this phone, the contact details that you have in this phone. Probably you have a calendar. You have so many things that you track using this phone. So what if I told you that is exactly the job of a database administrator? You don't know it, right? That is what Tech does. It makes you see how you can use skills that you are misusing right now to make hundreds of thousands in the IT job market. Sounds too good to be true. I know, yes. But believe you me, when you finish this training and I meet you backstage and tell you, what did I tell you? You'll be like, oh God, you were so right. And last time when we were here, Rita, we had Jackie. We had Jackie in the background telling us that for 2 weeks he had not had any assignment at his job place. He's just eating easy money, guys. And that is the life of a database administrator. You go for 1, 2, 3 months sometimes without having any project. You roam around, you got your name, you click your mouse, and you make your money. So, guys,
drink some coffee.
Exactly. We are here to empower communities. We are here to make you see how the skills that you already have by managing the data on your phone can be translated into something marketable in the world of IT. That is why we don't need you to have a bachelor's degree. We don't need you to have mathematics. We don't need you to know anything. You just come, we show you what to do, and then you make the money. So guys, thank you. So I can see a lot more people joining the stream. Uzo, yeah, bitteschön. Chufo is watching from Chicago. Oh, wow. Yes, wow. You're welcome. You're welcome. USA represented. You're welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you. And of course, if you have any question at all about our training, we are here to help you and give you all the information you need. So type them in the chat and one of us, either Rita or myself, will be here to help you through that question. And now we have one coming from Oge again. How much does this 6-month course cost? So I'll hand that over to you, Madam Student Service Representative.
So, Mr. Uzo, thank you very much for that question. So we have the cost of this training It differs a lot. I know you should be talking from Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken, or from
No, I think Uzo's from Germany.
Oh, Uzo's from Germany. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so we know how much it's difficult for Africans to be able to afford such trainings, because actually the cost of this course is $3,500. Okay, $3,500. That is the cost for this course. But we have the Kiawe Foundation that is partnering with us to be able to help subsidize this training for people who are back home, people who live in underdeveloped countries. So they are able to take to give out scholarships to those living back home for this course, because we know how difficult it is. We know how times are difficult for people living back home to be able to raise such an amount for this kind of a training. So once Kiawe Foundation gives you a scholarship, you are going to be paying $1,000 for this course. How wonderful. How wonderful. You can imagine the margin between 3,500 and $1,000. That's really amazing. And this is just because our main concept is to leave no one behind. Is to leave no one behind. We want to empower communities, and that not giving a bridge for those back home to be able to have access to this training that is a life-changing one. So that is it.
Thank you so much, Rita. And I'm just going to add, I would specialize, or I'll try to tailor this to Oge's situation. Oge, you are in Germany, so this training will cost $3,500 for you. So, however, this $3,500 must not be paid in one installment, right? Kiawitech understands that there are a lot of people who want to better the situation, but sometimes do not have the means at once. So we have payment plans available. And I mean, if you contact us backstage, we'll be able to tailor this to your specific situation. And eventually you would know what you would be paying for the training. So thank you so much. That was a good question. And as Rita has mentioned, our CEO's intention is not to make money from this training. That is why everything we make, we reinsert into our foundation and pump it back to the society in low income countries, right? We are not a profit making organization. We are here to empower communities. So our watchword, cost, would never be a reason why you will not be able to take our training. So everything is negotiable. Meet us backstage and we would talk to your particular situation. And Chinwendo Chuku, hello, you're welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you. So let us know if you have any questions. We'll be here to help you through that. And then Mochufo again, have you inserted part of Azure in SQL class? So I think I can take that question. From this question, I can tell that you already have an idea what SQL is because you know right up to Azure. And the answer to your question is not exactly, but yes. Not exactly, but yes, technically, in the sense that the last module of our training, virtualization, is kind of tailored towards the cloud, right? We know that the future of database administration is on the cloud. So we try to introduce you to Azure in our last module, but that notwithstanding, we have a specific Azure class. And if your interest is in Azure, we have an Azure Cloud Computing class, which also starts on the 1st of October, and everything from the fundamentals of Azure to expert level, you'll be trained in that class. So it was not quite possible to merge SQL Server and Azure Cloud Computing into one. So we have a Microsoft SQL Server Database Administration class separately. And then after that, if you want to go deeper into the cloud, we have this Azure Cloud Computing class, which you're also welcome to join. So thank you so much for that question. And Chinwendo says, thank you. You're most welcome. It's all our pleasure. And Ozioma Chuku, hi, hello, you're welcome to the stream. Let us know if you have any questions. I think I saw something here. This is still more truthful, and this is a very interesting question. So Rita, I would like you to start on this before I comment. At my age of 50, can I still take this training? Very good question.
What I can say is you would profit the most from taking this training at your age of 50. Okay, let me take a typical example. Back home here, people will go on retirement at the age of 50, right? Retirement says you'll be at home, right? What will you be doing? Why not take this course and make some money, some more money than you ever did? So definitely at the age of 50, you can take this course. There is no age for this course, no age at all. No age at all. I can remember when I was taking this course, I had people that were my father's age, and they were taking the course with me.
And they are database administrators today.
They are database administrators today, and they are working actually. So definitely there is no age for this course. You can confidently, comfortably take this course. You don't need much intellectual, there is no mathematics here. You see, we'll just tell you, your mouse, click here. As you're seeing us click, you're going to click. It's easy. You just need that extra motivation, that decision. Just say, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it today. I want to take it. And you're done. You're covered. We have you covered.
So Mochofo, thank you so much, Rita. That was a very brilliant response. Fantastic. But I would love to, Mochofo, you know, I like to respond to you with proof, right? And I'm really sad that my sound is not, for some reason, StreamYard's not letting my sound play today. I would have also just shown you a testimonial of someone above 50, so that you see and understand that we are not just talking, right? So the webinar that we had yesterday, Rita, did you see Dio?
Of course, Dio came in and gave in some more chill, some more spice to the show yesterday.
So I know Mo, you were not in the webinar, but I just want to tell you that we have many trainees who take this training above 50. And I would like to invite you to our next webinar, which will be on Saturday. That webinar, you're in Germany. Oh, no, you're in Chicago. You're in Chicago, I think. Yeah, you're in Chicago. So it doesn't matter anyway. We have a webinar where we let you see people your age, people from your profession, probably people you know even who made this transition, who started 6 months ago, and right now they are speaking a different language. They are sitting on what we call our 6-figure seat, right? When we bring you to our webinar, we say you're sitting on our 6-figure seat because we know that we took you from point wherever to point 6-figure, and age is zero factor. In fact, at 50, Rita has said it all. This is your time to take that training. So you're welcome to hit us up and join the training. We are absolutely here for you. You have another interesting question, which I would love for Rita to answer before I come in.
Oh, Mr. Mochofo, you're asking your questions are so sweet and so
brilliant
and
very brilliant. And we thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for your question. So, you know, Kiaritech, I asked my last onboarding meeting I held, I asked the question, an open question. I asked people to tell me what they know about Kiaritech. And someone gave an interesting answer. He said Kiaritech is a family. We have mentorship, and you don't even need to ask. This thing is free. I mean, the community we have, they give a lot. Okay, you would have people like Gramilo just come up and say, "Sunday I'm free. This is the link. Come in. If you have your problems." Yeah, of course. And if you have any problems, we are going to solve it right in there. You see, it's not like someone told him to mentor guys. No, he just came in and said, "I have some time, guys. Let's work on something. Who has a problem? Who is stuck up somewhere?" And definitely, if you want to have a one-on-one mentor, that is still very possible, because that is what we do. You just apply in, you want a mentor, you tell us the person you want, and it's done. We might not give you the person you want, for example, because he has a lot of people under his shoulders, but we are going to still give you. And definitely, like I said, the 2 months extra we have is extra mentorship. These people are not paid to do this. They are just there to give out to the community, and they are there because they were in our shoes. They were in your shoes before, and they would have loved to have mentors. Maybe they were there at the beginning of the training at Kiaritech with no one to help them more than the CEO, but then they are here now for you. Of course, you're going to have overloaded personal mentorship, and this is all free. You don't pay for it.
Good, very elaborate answer, Rita. So I'll just want to weigh in again to let you know that mentorship is part of our training. It is what
Exactly.
sets us apart from every other IT training academy you know. So we have told you the training is 6 months, right? So if you're starting in October, if you're starting on the 1st of October, your last day of training would be the 30th of March. So the 30th of March officially ends your 6 months of training. But Kiawi Tech, being Kiawi Tech, has got you for 2 months to support you with resume writing, interview preparation, mentorship. So for 2 whole months after your training, Kiawi Tech IT has a team of paid professionals to guide you through your CV writing process, your interview preparation process. It guides you through everything you'll meet in the outside world, and that is what perfects your skills and sets you apart from others in the job market. Anyone who has been in the job market would tell you that a Kiawi Tech trainee beats any trainee they meet in the market, regardless of if you studied in Harvard or wherever you studied. And the secret is simple: we hold you by hand into your interview room, which means during that period, the 2 months after your training, we call it in Kiawi Tech, open my offer letter in 60 days. What that means is we give you a period of 2 months to get a job for yourself.
Yeah.
And every day of those 2 months, we are behind you, helping you to write your resume, helping you to develop confidence in interview, answering interview questions, helping you build your confidence in transmitting or translating the knowledge which you have received in class. That is what sets us apart from every other academy out there, because they train you and throw you into the water. Go. We have given you all you need. Go get the jobs. But we are here to make sure that you get the job. And even when you get your job, any Kiawi Tech trainee would tell you that the day you get your job is actually the first day you join the Kiawi Tech family. I
Exactly.
already mentioned in the beginning that we have a community of 900 plus database administrators, entry level, mid level, senior level, all types of database administrators who were trained from day one of Kiawi Tech. They are all on that forum. I can show you that forum right now and you can see the membership. Our community, once you have graduated from your class, we add you to our Kiawi Tech IT community. I'm not sure if you can see. Can you read that, Rita?
Kiawi Tech IT community.
Okay, this is our community. This is our community. I just want to see. I just want you to see how we help people. Because sometimes if we just say these things, it feels like, okay, we are just talking, right? I want you to see one real life situation here so that you understand that we are not here to make money from you. We are here to build a powerful community of database administrators. We are here to make our community the next India. Okay. This is a real problem here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to mask the names, but that's not going to be possible. But I just want you to see, to read the.
Please, I have this. Uh,
Rita, are you able to hear me? Could you see me?
oh, now it's okay. Show it again. Let
Okay.
me read it.
Okay. Rita,
Yeah,
can
it's
you
a,
read that?
please, I have. No, there is. Okay, it's okay like this. Please, I have this error while installing the SQL
Oh,
server. Go back again.
it went off.
Please, I have this error while installing the SQL Server 2019. Please, I need help. Thanks.
Okay. And the person has shown what the error is and what it looks like here.
Mhm.
So, okay. So I just want to show you a response that was given to him in seconds.
Go back and check the features that you have selected.
Next.
It is as a result of a future you selected. If it is your lab environment, choose only database engine and replication.
Okay. I didn't want to be the one reading this one out. What I want you to know is that this community that I just showed you is made up of 900 plus database administrators of all levels. So from day one, when you start your job or when you graduate from your training, you become part of the DBAs who join this community. And when you join them, you have this pool of knowledge from which you can tap from. So if you face a problem, I just showed you a real life situation that someone was facing at his job site, and he posted this problem. And I want to tell you in how many seconds a response was given. So the problem that Rita just raised was posted at 3:52 p.m. That was on Friday, and the response was given to the person at 3:56 p.m. That was exactly 4 minutes after. So in this community, you have people who have seen all types of database administration problems, various levels of expertise. So this community works with you right into your job site. So the question of free mentorship, I believe you've seen the answer for yourself, right? I want you to comment more. Can you tell me if this answers your question? Because I really want us to see practical examples. I mean, when we just talk from the air like that, you may say, okay, we are all Carrie Tech. Yes, I'm director of communication, Rita, student service representative. Okay, we want to tell you all the nice things there are out there. No, we are here giving you practical examples, right? I'm giving you names, I'm showing you case studies, I'm telling you everything that is happening into our community. And I'm telling you that this is how you can make a six-figure life, a six-figure income, starting today if you take that decision. And I'm showing you proof of people who've been there who are doing that. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much, Mochofo. We appreciate you. I will definitely take this training with my children. Yes, that's the spirit. And I would encourage you. I'd encourage you today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. If you know anyone who doesn't know what to do with their lives, who feels that maybe this life is for them to watch other people make money, tell them to come. We can take them and turn them into IT experts in the next 180 days. And they would come back to give a testimony like we are doing now. So you will not regret it. Thank you so much. And you say, I recommend people to join this community. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And like we've said before, we are not a money-making institution. No, we are here for community service, right? We are here to make you, to empower you through our IT training. That is our own way. That is our CEO's way of empowering communities. So we are here to empower you, not to make money from you. So come, and we appreciate you. You said thank you. We thank you too. And I think there's another question. Well, this is a good question, but let me just see if there is our president is weighing down somewhere down there, but we'll come back to you. Good question, Rita. I just want to show you what Rita is doing right now. Rita is taking care of her baby, right? This is the flexibility that this is the flexibility that our community gives you. We have had trainees here taking our training with their babies on their laps like that. We are here to encourage mothers. It's not because you've made kids that you should stay home and be a housewife all your life. No, you have your kids, bring them to class, do whatever you want to do. You will take them right into your job site, because your job site will be in your bedroom. Your job site will be in your living room. Your job site will be in your kitchen. What more life balance would you need? So, okay. I don't know, Rita, would you want me to take this question, or would you want to take it? Is there any special requirement to be eligible for the scholarship?
Yeah, you can go ahead. That's fine.
Okay. So, Eckhart, if I remember correctly, you were from Cameroon. Are you in Cameroon or are you in Nigeria? My memory is failing me a little, but I'll try to check. Eckhart from Nigeria, Eckhart. Okay. So you are writing from Nigeria, Eckhart, and I would want to tell you that this is one of the good news in our community, right? I told you from the beginning, we are not a money-making organization. We are here to empower communities. And one of the ways in which Kiawi Tech empowers communities is through the scholarship scheme offered by the Kiawi Foundation. So for that scholarship scheme, the only requirement you need as a person taking our training from Nigeria would be proof of the fact that you are in Nigeria. That is all. If you can prove to us that you are in Nigeria at the time of taking this training, that's all our foundation needs. You will be eligible for the scholarship because our scholarship is a 70% discount for all people taking our training from low income countries. That is the only way we can empower people, but we can empower people at home, in Africa, in other poor areas of the world to take our training. So the only special requirement is proof of your location. That is all you need. So if you can prove to us that you're taking this training from Nigeria, you are eligible for the scholarship. And of course, you need to apply for the scholarship through our foundation. And all the details are available for you if you reach out to us. So yes, that's as much as to say there's no special requirement, just proof of location. And wonderful services said by Ozioma. Thank you so much. That's why we are here to preach the good news. And you said again, well done. Thank you. And Jane says, fantastic. Thank you so much. And now I come to the very interesting comments from our president for Europe and Africa. He says, this is called Kiawi Tech Chat GPT. I know he was talking about the community when I said that. That's a very good one because this was said by someone in our webinar yesterday. He said, this is what Sorel said yesterday in her testimony, Kiawi Tech Chat GPT. And for those who don't know what Chat GPT is, that's an artificial intelligence network. That's pretty much the Google of our time. If you enter a question into ChatGPT, the next few minutes you've had a response. So that is what our community is. Our community is here to empower you. So mentorship, yes, you are mentored from day one. You enter Kiawi Tech until the rest of your life. So when you get a job, you are in our forum of experienced database administrators till the day you die. So that's why Kiawi Tech is a family. We are here, we hold you by hand, we walk together, and we all succeed together. So yeah, that was a good one. Eckhart says, thank you so much. You're most welcome, Eckhart. It's an absolute pleasure to have had you here. Hope to see you in our next training. So guys, Rita, would you imagine it's been 1 hour already?
Exactly, it's really been one amazing hour. Et comme je le dis, nous ne sommes pas juste une académie qui parle en anglais, en français aussi. Donc, s'il vous plaît, partagez, partagez. We are waiting for French speaking trainees, your neighbors, your friends, your acquaintances, your network. Don't forget to share the good news. We are here. We are just waiting to show everyone the way. Anyone that wants to know, see the way. We are here and we're waiting and we are hoping to have you next time on our talk show.
Genau. Und auch wenn ihr Deutsch spricht, sind wir hier für Sie. Wir sind multisprachig. Ne? We speak, I told you already, we have a community of 900 database administrators. So chances are, whatever language you speak, you will meet a database administrator who speaks your language. I can solve your problems even in your vernacular. So guys, that's the good news. Tell a friend that Kiawi Tech is here to change lives, to make you better, to make you a database administrator in just 6 months. It's been an amazing 1 hour in your company today, Rita.
Yeah.
It's been amazing talking to you all. It's always a pleasure meeting like this unofficially to discuss all your questions, to clarify your doubts, to show you proofs about how our system works, what it can do for you, and to let you know that no matter where you are right now, no matter what you do right now, you can become a database admin. In fact, you can become the next person giving a testimony from this end, from your 6-figure seed. So guys, think about it and take the decision today. Yeah, it's impressive. Thank you so much, Inwendo. It is impressive, and I promise you. For those watching me from Germany, I just want to give you some good news. Our batch for we released a batch of 12 database administrators in April. That's April 2023. As I speak to you, 10 out of those 12 are database administrators already making the six figures and spreading the news. Only two are still in the job market. It's only been 4 months after April. So you can begin to see how our system works. And I don't even want to go into the US because everyone will say, okay, it works in the US, it works in the US. This is Germany I'm talking about. We released a few in Africa. We already have one working in Kenya from the comfort of his home and making just as much money as he would have been making in the USA. We have another person who got in Cameroon. So wherever you are, guys, location, age, qualifications, all of those things don't matter. Whoever you are, wherever you are, however you are, come to us and we will make you IT specialists in the next 180 days. So thank you so much for your time this evening, Rita.
Thank you too,
Any last
Vandeline. It's always
words?
amazing to be here. Very amazing. It's always a very different ambiance. Very loving. Thank you,
Yes.
everyone, and hoping to see you guys. How
Yeah,
many
Ekra
training
just asked
sessions do
another
we
question, and I think this is the question that will take us to the end of the session. How
have?
many training sessions do you have a year? Of course, the training is 6 months, right? So two a year. So two sessions every year, right? 6 months, 6 months. As soon as the first one ends, the next one starts and ends in the next period. So we have two training sessions every year. First one ended in April, and then the next one starts in October. So guys, take the decision now, reach out to us, and it will always be a pleasure to be here at your service. We are going to leave you right now, and it will be a bye from us. Bye, Rita. Bye, everyone. And it's going to be a bye from this end. So have a
Bye,
great evening.
everyone. Hoping to see
Exactly.
you next time.
Hope to see you next time. It's going to be Wednesday. We're going to meet on Wednesday and on Sunday again. Bye. Bye, everyone. And thank you, Mr. Liam, for joining the stream with us. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Bye.